Hi all, this is Param. In this video we will see about index action. Okay. Usually every watcher should have one or more action, right? Then otherwise it's meaningless. Okay. So in that list we have seen like email, webhook. Okay. Now we are going to see about the index actions. Okay, what do you mean index action அப்படினா? So the from the payload, okay, from the payload we can transform how we want. Okay, we can do transform how we want. So of course, as I told you in the transform phase, okay, transform can be watcher level or it can be within the action level, right? I mean action scope, watcher scope, or it may be action scopes. Okay, so in that way, okay, you can transform how you want your data want to be. Okay, then you can select what are the fields has to be part of the document. Okay, then you can index into the document. So that means indexing is happening. That means you are storing the payload into the another index. Okay, you are storing the payload into another index within the Elasticsearch. Okay, what would be the useful? Why we have to use? Yes, obviously. See, if you want to know what for, let's say I am creating what tickets, right? Okay, now I want to know per day how many tickets are created, what is the its ticket content. Okay, then obviously I can pull the data from that output index. Okay, output or in the output index I can show you, right? It's very straightforward, very simple and straightforward, right? Okay, so of course if you want to create the dashboard also you can do, since you are doing indexing, not just copy paste, right? So it's indexing, obviously searching also may be good. Okay, say if let's say I am concatenating many field. Okay, now I am storing that as a text field. Okay, then text field means obviously analyzer is there, right? Then I can do searching. Okay, so that's a key benefit. Okay, of course you can do such a things in the watcher history itself. Okay, watcher history also have all the stuff, but it will have the entire stuff. Okay, it will have the steps. Okay, so you can extract whatever the things, whatever the fields you want, or whatever the fields you are caring about. Okay, you can pull those fields using the transformations. Okay, transformation and store in the separate index. Okay, as output index. That is what indexing action. So it's really good, I would say. Even whatever, I mean, at least you don't need to create for index action for all the watcher, of course, but at least critical watcher. Okay, whatever the use case, whatever the watchers are, you feel as a critical or very important, or you want to monitor something, or report, you want to generate some report, or you want to create some dashboard based on the watcher execution, then for that case obviously you can consider about the indexing of payload. So now indexing of payload can be a single document. Okay, simply entire payload you can be pushed into the as a single document. Okay, within the index. Okay, or you can create a multi document. Okay, as a multi document or array of fields something. So that's how also you can index into document, index into the index. Sorry. Okay, I will show you the demo now. Okay, so here you can see index, right? Okay, this is the, of course let's go to part of the actions. Okay, actions. Okay, obviously it's the name of the label of the actions. Okay, so here I am saying index. Okay, within that I will say these are the parameters. Okay, index, what is my output index? Okay, what is ID, because of, see, it going to push entire payload as a single. Okay, entire payload into as a single one. Okay, so that's why. Okay, entire payload as a single, so I can give the index ID by manually, so that it will be easy for me. In fact document ID I can pull some value from the watcher context as well. Okay, so you will see. So operation types, obviously index are creating, so obviously indexing. Refresh to, you know, right, what is purpose of refresh to? So it's a real time availability, right, to make sure the real time availability. Okay, then timeout, of course, how many seconds it can wait for to indexing, right? Oh, okay. So this is very simple index actions. Okay, so we are indexing the actual payload into the one. So I have, okay, I have the example as well. Okay, here, okay, in this one what you are doing. So here payload is just a name and one name and one value. So just one key value pair, right? Okay, you can see that. Yeah, you can see that this is okay. So this is output index, right? Okay, so you can see the here. It's output index. Okay, I am just getting the. So the entire payload stored as a single document in the output index. This is one case. If you want to have multiple documents, okay, let's say you are having an array of document, okay, but you want to store each document in a separate one, then obviously you can create multi documents. Okay, multi documents. Let me close all this stuff. My machine got a bit slow, I don't know. Okay, so this is for multi payload. Here I am using the transformations. Okay, this is in action specific. Okay, I am using script to transform all the stuff. See, I am just mapping. Okay, for the map for each packets. Okay, for so let's say here I am just creating for each. Here I am just streaming the each document in the response. For each document I am mapping that how what I am doing. So I am just creating an array. Okay, creating an array. Okay, so what is the index? This is some index names. Obviously this is the index names. Okay, I am giving you. Okay, then what could be ID? Okay, and severity. So I think these things enough for me. Okay. So for each document, assume that in my case, okay, and in this case at least they only this field is enough. So I am just creating each document and I am just collecting the list. So okay, so now I am just putting in the list in a document. This is the expecting key when you are indexing multiple document. Okay, if the key is there, okay, it will iterate all the document and store each document as a separate document in the indexing. Okay. Okay, so obviously this will have list of document. Na? So from the list of document, it will iterate all the document, each document, and index as a separate one. Okay, that is a good thing. Sorry. Okay. If you sorry, if you are not having doc attribute, then the entire payload is stored as a single document. Okay, that is what explained here. Now let me go through that. Go to the documentations. Okay, these are very simple. Okay, so of course name of the index and document ID, operation types. Okay, execution times. Oh yeah, this is want. Okay, if you want that what is the time the execution happened, you can store the timestamp field, right? Because we are indexing new document, right, in the indexing action. So obviously if it is real case, if it is beat or something, we will get a timestamp, right? So here also if you want to create, then you can enable this one, and of course timeout refresh, you know very well. Okay, here if you want to create the multiple, then okay, you can use transform. So obviously if it is multiple, now we will be using transforms. Okay, that is good news. Okay. So the output is stored this special variable that is called underscore doc value. Okay, that's values. Okay, now how the resolving? Okay, while the resolving, if there is found the documents, okay, found the documents, okay, okay, first, okay, when we resolving, first it looks for the underscore documents. Okay, if it is not found, the payload is a single document. Okay, that's what I told you. So the underscore doc is a special attribute in the payload. If it is there, okay, if it is there, it will look for the document. Then if it is not there, then entire payload is stored as a single document. That is done. Okay. Now assume that there is a document. Okay, if this exists. Okay, if this exists, if it is hold a single object. Okay, if it is single hold object, this is extracted and index a single document again. Okay, if it is hold as an object. Okay, let me go with some other color. Yeah, doc field is there. If it is an object, actually in my sample case it's array. It is array, right? Okay, it says if it is single object, then again it will store a single object. So very simple. If the doc field is not there, the entire payload will store as a single document. That is fine. Again, if the document is there, still it is an object, then again that store is a single object again. Okay. Now, if it is array of list, then if there is array of object, then each object is a separate as a document. Then index actions for all of them bulk. Okay. Okay. Here, index and the ID can be set the dynamic we have set, right? Here you can see that index and the ID we have set for each document. Okay. So obviously the severity is the actual business data here in that case. Okay, so these are the attributes are stored as put it in the document. Okay, so obviously that is return type of the transform. Then here we are doing the indexing. Okay, now we are doing in indexing. So it will index into the output action. So obviously in this way, what we can do, if you are doing transformation and you are returning some this field, then we can index many document. Okay, otherwise, I mean, you can index payload as a many document. Okay, otherwise the entire payload is stored as a single document. Let me repeat it. The entire payload is stored as a single document. So the what will the use case now? So obviously even in my career, many of the managers asking us. I mean, whenever they face the problem, they will ask, "Hey, Param, how many watches are going every day? Or how many tickets has been created? Okay, or how many got failed? Okay, so then they will check, they will ask criteria based as well. I mean, okay, classification aspect, okay, as well also. Okay, from which from this server how many ticket, from that server how many ticket. Okay, so instead of going to analyze your watcher history, okay, you can store you can store this output as part of watcher execution. Okay, so then you can query that output index to create dashboard or report. Okay, then you can inform them. So, okay, that is really good one, right? Okay, okay, that's all about the purpose of this, the purpose of this logging, sorry, indexing action. Okay, so it's good. Okay, whatever the watch is critical. Okay, if you want to do history or keep track something, then you have to enable the, you have to declare your index action. Thank you, thanks for watching. I hope you like the content. Okay, if you like the content, please like my video, leave your comment, share with your friends, subscribe my channel. Thank you.